Welcome to DWI Steelers Edition, where we are your hosts. That's Dude, that's Wax, I'm Ellie. This is our Steelers show. But before we get into it, we're going to need you to do three things, Wax.
What's that?
That's like, share, and subscribe. And Dude, I think you got something else to add on to
Get in that comment section for us.
Definitely get into our comment section so we can see what you guys at home think about what we're talking about here on our show. So without further ado, let's get into it. Fellas, a lot of moves being made right now.
Yeah.
And this is the time I feel like, the time of the season to where we are able to evaluate the team, see who we got, see what pieces we need, and see what pieces we don't need.
Right.
Now, as far as the moves that's been made, up until this point with the Steelers moving forward, new coach, a lot of new players, a lot of ex-Steelers moving forward. We wish you well. So let me ask you this, dude. How you feeling about the Steelers organization and the moves that's been made thus far?
I don't know. So far, I like the moves. I think Khan is cooking a little bit. I like the Pittman trade. I like Jamal Dean. I think that's going to make two nice tandems on either side of the ball. So I'm cool with that. What about y'all? What y'all think about so far?
I think it's on paper so far so good. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see what we actually look like as a team, and when we come together and start molding as a team and play as a team. But as of right now, it looks pretty decent. Omar Khan always cooks at the beginning of the season.
Right.
So, I don't understand why he wouldn't cook this time. So
I feel like picking up Pittman.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a pickup.
Yeah, he's a solid receiver.
He's physical. He's one of them guys that'll go across the middle. Now, listen, CA3 is no longer with us.
Right.
I told you guys at home we was going to talk about some of the Steelers that we acquired and some that aren't here anymore. So, if you didn't hear it in the news recently, Calvin Austin III is no longer with us as far as in this organization. He moved on. So, with that being said, CA3, I wish you well, man. You served us. You was a serviceable receiver, man. You served us well. And moving forward, go get the bag, fill it up as much as you can, and go play some football.
Right.
But I feel like Pitt.
My bad. He'll have about 2 or 3 years before he retires.
See, here you go, bro.
Just saying.
Just because he's a little fella, man. Look at Steve Smith.
Two totally different receivers.
Look at our boy, man, Hines Ward.
Different. Built different.
Okay, well, look at Maurice Jones-Drew. He was a running back, but he could catch the ball.
Built different.
Dang, so all of these guys are in a whole different league.
Whole different ball game.
Got you. All right, well, listen, I beg to differ. I feel like Calvin's going to have 3 to 5 good years and maybe be a serviceable receiver for 7.
2 years, and then be like, and I'm done. Thank you, guys, for my opportunities.
Yeah.
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
Right.
He got I think he got a decent little bit of money. I think he maybe got like $5-6 million.
Nice.
Or I don't even, maybe even more than that. I'm not sure of the numbers, but I think he'll be okay if he's not counted on to be the number 1 or the 2. If he can just be that slot guy and fit in, get in where he fit in, I think he's still a solid receiver, but he's just not a number 1 or a number 2.
That's where I would play him at slot.
Yeah, number 3. Yeah. If you got two good options and then you sprinkle him in there, that's probably the perfect role for him. He might be able to make it a little bit longer in the league.
That's where I'm looking towards.
Right.
That's how you stretch your time out.
But they got to utilize him right, because he's already built like a toddler.
See, here you go, man.
He's gonna, he's the small man on the field. But if they don't use him like Tyreek Hill, well, they can't, because he's not that caliber of receiver. Right. But I do feel like he's going to be in the league for a little bit. I'm only joking around when I say 2 years, but, they just have to use him right.
Right. I get you. Well, that's a good thing you said that, because do you still live at 445?
Nope, I moved.
443 Rather Road.
445 Canyon Road.
Damn, that's out by Moose Point.
Mm-hmm.
You boys, man, y'all moving up. That's out there by Canary Heights.
And Turtle Creek. You're right.
No, it was
Turtle Creek.
Pelican Creek.
That's no.
You don't live by Pelican Creek? Damn, my bad. Needless to say, moving forward, what about your boy Gainwell, man? He's no longer on the team either.
Yeah, Gainwell's gone. They picked up Ricky Dowdle.
Rico
Dowdle. Sorry, they picked up Rico Dowdle. What did I say, Ricky? Ricky Tan.
Yeah.
They picked up Rico Dowdle from where's he at? Carolina, but he was with Mike McCarthy in Dallas for a couple of years, so he's familiar with him. So we'll see how that goes. You know, he runs hard. He's a super hard runner. He's you know, I think he's serviceable too. I think him and Warren will be a nice little tandem in the backfield.
Well, we need that. You know what I mean? We need something to be able to complement Warren's running style. You know, because when you need that 2-3 extra yards, you're going to want to be able to utilize both backs.
Right.
So, with that being said, how do you feel about Gainwell not being here? Because he was a big presence, man.
Yeah, I thought they would have kept him, but
So did I.
But you know, I guess he got a little decent money, and you know, like Wax was talking about off camera, it's like you get Pittsburgh or you got Florida. Like, what's the choice? Like, more money in Florida,
Right on.
or stay here in Pittsburgh for a little bit less money. It's not really a hard choice to make.
Not at all.
And they got, you know, Bucks kind of got their offense together a little bit more than we do, because we're still waiting on Aaron Rodgers. We really don't know who the quarterback is yet.
Right.
And who they got? Mayfield or what's his
Yeah, they
name?
got Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, we'll see how it works out for him. Shout out to Gainwell. He did his thing.
Right on.
I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah.
Like
He
he
did
was a
his
big
thing.
part of our offense.
Right.
Whether he was running the ball or catching the ball out the backfield, he was a great running back. Like, I mean, like, he was a surprise, I should say.
A good shocker.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be halfway decent, but he ended up being our number one, like, weapon in the backfield.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna miss him, man. Like, he was dope to me.
Me
I wish
too.
we could have kept him a little bit longer, but
Right.
Just like Wax was saying, man, he shocked the heck out of me, man. I'm like, who the heck is this bullet coming out of the backfield? But to sweeten the deal, you add Florida into it.
yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
Right.
As I would say, no bueno.
Right.
I'm going. You don't even have to say, like, you had me at Florida, and you're going to pay me more. But that's all on the count of the buzz that he created.
Yeah.
We talk about it every episode as far as paying how you weigh. Like when we was addressing our offensive line.
Right.
You know, there's people out there that are sitting back waiting on you to mess up. Just so they can get a position at the table, just so they can get in the door, and before you know it, your training has got to take your spot.
Right.
You know, I don't know, man. Like, I've never been, even offered an NFL contract, but I know that if I was, dude, you wouldn't be able to tell me jack diddly squat, and you're not getting my spot, man.
Right.
So,
So like you said, shout out to Gainwell, man. He served us well. Good luck to him. And with all the new additions that we got, it's kind of like hard to still judge the team, because like I said before, like, we don't know who the quarterback is.
Right on.
And we don't know. Aaron Rodgers is another year older. He's still playing around like he don't know and all of this stuff, and we didn't go out and get anybody else. So it's like we're either stuck with him. Basically, we're tying all of our wagons to if he wants to come back or not.
Yeah.
Or go with a guy that's never played a down in football, which is Will Howard.
I mean, he played a couple preseasons.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
No, he didn't play nothing in the preseason.
Oh, shit. I stand corrected.
Yeah, he hasn't played a snap. So it's like,
I don't remember seeing him out there. That's why I asked
Right.
you again. Yeah.
because it was Mason. So, and so it's, I don't know. Like, I just wish.
Rocking the hard spot.
Yeah, we are, because they just won't commit to getting. I wanted them to get Malik Willis. I thought that would have been a decent. I don't think he offered. I think they paid him like $25 million, which is a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money for a quarterback.
Wax, let me ask you this. And, I'm only asking you this because I need the viewers at home to understand how you're feeling about this situation that we got as far as Aaron Rodgers and the process he's taken to answer us in the time frame that we expected him to answer us in. But I'm not asking them or telling them diddly squat until they do 3 things, Wax.
And what's that?
That's like, share, and subscribe. And, dude, I think you got something to add to it.
Yeah, get in that comment section.
Let us know how you feel about Aaron Rodgers and the time he's taking. Almost like he don't know what he's getting himself into. So, with that being said, Wax, I need you to dial in on how you feel about Aaron Rodgers' courting process again for the second time.
For the second year in a row, I'm sick and tired of this, man. Can we please stop with the shenanigans?
Right.
It's like that sexy ass prom date that you asked at the prom, but she ain't give you a straightforward answer. Like, we'll see how it goes.
But you already hit first. Like,
Yeah,
you already hit.
Like, yeah, I already been with her.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? The answer should be yes. I'm coming back. We're going to the prom. But she has different options now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she's playing on that and playing with my emotions at the same time.
She's like, well, Stanley and Charles
Right.
asked me.
Like, bitch.
You hear it? I feel you, bruh. That's why I want you to dial in, man.
Yo, like, and we should have just made Will Howard the starter, at least, you know, until we see what he has to offer. And if not, then put backup McGee in. What's his name?
Mason.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mason backup McGee.
Soon you said backup McGee, I was like, that is his name. I was like, shout out to backup McGee.
Because he's mediocre at best.
Right.
I mean, he'll you know, he has a couple good attributes, but like, you know, he's not like
He's not going to change the world.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to get what you're going to get with Mason, and you know what you're going to get with Mason at this point. You don't know what you're going to get with Will.
No, not yet. Not yet. Because, like, as of right now, he's still a rookie.
Right.
Would you say Mason's like coleslaw?
No, not even.
And the reason why I'm asking you this is because coleslaw is a nice add-on, but it doesn't change dinner. Like, you can have it or not have it, and it doesn't change the simple fact of dinner's going to be delicious.
Right.
I mean, I would give him, like, string beans at least.
Oh, no. String beans is a game changer.
It's never been a game changer with me.
What?
Like,
Louis, is string beans a game changer?
No.
Oh, man. See, here y'all go.
Just saying,
What do y'all
like,
feel?
I mean, if I have chicken and mashed potatoes and mac and cheese, string beans is coming in fourth, but it's still on the plate. You know what I mean? Coleslaw. Like, matter of fact, dump the rest of it in the trash. Don't even put it on my plate.
Wow. Well, I'm giving him coleslaw.
All right, I'll give him like green beans. You know,
Right.
I just feel like green beans, depending on who makes them, and if you got the right amount of stuff in them, as far as like that little hunk of what is that, chicken or that hock, that ham hock.
Yeah, but no,
Dump that hock and a couple strips of bacon in that mug.
Not one time have you went to somebody's house like, hey, let me get some extra plate of them green beans.
You're wrong.
No,
My sister. Shout out to my sister Nut, man. Straight up. She makes the meanest green beans. Bruh, they're like spicy green beans. So that's why I'm not giving him green beans. Because my sister makes gourmet string beans.
Okay.
They're gourmet. You ask my brothers, I'm telling you.
All right.
But I'm giving him coleslaw because I can do with or without Mason as far as, you know, like, what are we going to do this season? Well, Mason ain't called us back yet. Like, all right, well.
Right.
You know, and this isn't no disrespect, but like, it's the show and prove era, Wax. It's always been about that.
I know.
So, like, why hasn't he figured it out yet?
I think he's played to the best of his ability.
Right. Why haven't they figured it out?
Yeah.
That's the question. Like, they just keep acting like he's the only
backup.
The only one they can get. And like I said, I think Mason's a solid backup. Like, I don't have no problem with Mason. I don't want him being my starter and he's not the solution for the future. But, like, you know, if you already got your starter and you got a Mason Rudolph can win you a couple of games if you got him in a pickle. He's not going to lose you too much.
Is he going to win you a game against a good defense?
Probably not, because he's a backup. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Backups turn into starters sometimes.
Yeah, but
you know that.
But backups are backups.
Yeah, I was about to say, most of the times, backups are like, his whole career, for the most part, he's been a backup and not a starter. I mean, he did have his couple of years in Tennessee, but that was like the first time they threw him the keys and was like, all right. Now go ahead. You know what I mean?
You sure?
Yeah, like he was still, scared behind the wheel. But, he came in as a backup. He came in under us. He knows I don't know about now, but he knows how we like to play. Yeah.
Right. I'm excited this year to see at least a viable offense. I want to see the offense at least look like a normal offense. I mean, we took a step forward last year with Arthur Smith, but I know McCarthy is good on. He's a good offensive coordinator. He knows how to call a game. He knows how to get people in the right position. So I'm looking forward to seeing that part.
Right.
Defensively, I don't think they can do any worse than they did last year. So I'm thinking this new guy, hopefully Pierce, I think his name is, hopefully he can pull something out of them and get them in the right schemes. Because I like last year's defense, man, was pathetic to me. Like there was no reason to pay that much money and still come out 25th in the league on defense.
Yeah, that's despicable.
It was a mediocre presence up front, no help in the middle, and we had to rely on our secondary to make the plays that
our front line should have made.
Or our linebackers at best. You know what I mean? Them little 5 to 7 yard slants that they was killing us across the middle on. That the boy Flacco was, that was embarrassing, man. I wanted to flip. I wanted to go through the damn TV, man.
All right, let me ask y'all this. Like, I've been hearing stuff about Patrick Queen and whether they was going to cut him or not, or whether you think he's overpaid. Like, what's y'all's thoughts on Patrick Queen last season and going forward?
You go first, Wade.
I will. I'm happy that we still got him, but he's gonna have to step it up. He's gonna have to play for what we pay him for. You know what I mean? Because he's dropped the ball a couple times, and I don't mean literally. I mean just figuratively.
Blown coverages.
Yeah, and which hurt us and made our whole scheme fall apart.
Right.
And he has to step it up. But I'm glad he's still on the squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you think, Ellie?
I feel like if for what they paid him, he needs too much help in that middle.
Right.
I feel like he needs a lot of help because he's not patrolling the middle as a middle linebacker should.
Right.
So, you either step up your gameplay or we talk about renegotiating your contract or maybe even going separate ways.
Right. Yeah, I feel the same way as kind of both of y'all because I think he's a solid player. Mm-hmm. He's a good linebacker, but we pay him to be a great linebacker.
Correct, and that's what I mean.
And that's not what, he's not getting that. He's not giving us that. But I think he has the potential to do it. We'll see with the new system that they got going on. If we'll get some real insight on what last year's problems was by seeing what they do this year. Because last year it seemed like a lot of it was the scheme. Just to me, it seemed like the scheme was just out of whack. They just the middle of the field should never be that wide open.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like it was just routinely wide open.
It's been feeling like that for me for a while.
It has. Yeah. It really has. And I'm not oblivious to the situation. I know we might not be that great the first year or two.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm willing to, work with that, but y'all got to show me something.
Yeah.
You have to show me something. You have to at least show me that you have the will to play and not fart around the ball.
Right.
Well,
I didn't mean that.
No, that's all. That's all I was going to say.
This will definitely show us who it was.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys have been talking about it's been the coach. I've been saying it's been the players. So we'll really see if it was the coach or the players because there's only one answer to the, question that you guys been asking.
Right.
Whose fault is it? So if, what you're saying is true, a couple of years, a good coach, a great coach can come in there and gut all of that out in one season.
That rarely happens, though.
It rarely happens, but a great coach can do that. That's what a great coach does. So, not to say that if he is or if he isn't, but we're going to definitely see who it is. And I feel like we're going to see it sooner than later.
I hope so.
Right. Yeah, I think, like I said, you're right. We're going to see who's who and who was kind of, not say at fault, because we still went to the playoffs, but we'll see who was kind of falling asleep at the wheel per se, But with that, though, let me ask y'all this. Since we filled up a few holes already, like pause.
This holes.
Anyway, so let me ask y'all this. So like we closed a few. See, I can't even say it. So we closed a few holes. We filled a few gaps.
Gap mama.
Call me the gap mongrel.
So let me. So we filled a few inadequacies in the team this year.
My dick don't. No, I quit.
All right,
I'll shut my mouth.
all right. So like coming to the draft, right? We filled a couple of inadequacies, a couple of holes that we had this year. Where would y'all go with the draft? Like, what position do you think would be like first, second round? Like, who are you going for to kind of, round this team out to make it something different, make it something special?
Can I give you like 3 good picks?
Go for it.
I need one more person on the line, like a D guard or a D tackle, a receiver. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
One of these little speedy receivers that, like, just, like, snapped in college.
Right.
And maybe another running back. And the running back is, like, you know what I mean? Somebody that can pick up a little bit of one running back and a little bit of the other.
So you saying you're not in team Caleb Johnson anymore? Not that you ever were. I'm just saying, are you kind of done with that dude already?
I mean, there has to be a reason why he's not getting on the field.
It could have been Tomlin, Wax.
It could have been, but I mean, like, even Tomlin would play somebody that's great.
Right.
I mean, like.
So who you going, Ellie?
Wax kind of nailed it.
You think so?
I just feel like I wouldn't. I think I wouldn't go to offense.
Okay.
I'd either get a receiver or a running back. I'm not going to go 2. So I might have to do like a receiver or a running back, depending on which one comes up first that I need, to acquire at that time. But I'm going to defense.
Hypothetical. So like, give me.
I'm going to defense. So I'm gonna keep your defensive lineman because we definitely need one of those. But I'm gonna go outside linebacker.
Right.
So in the event that something happens with Watt not wanting to be a part of the organization or moving forward, getting traded, or if, he decides to retire, whatever.
Right.
We're not scrambling around to try to find our next TJ Watt because we already have him. And he's been, and I feel like that would make Watt step his game up a little bit too.
I mean, don't forget they still got Herbig.
But Herbig is wearing too many hats. So he was a middle linebacker, outside linebacker. Like we need to.
Yeah, and I heard he wants some money. I heard he wants money and he wants some playing time. He wants his time.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah,
if you showed up all like he did.
Yeah,
Shout
I agree.
out to Nick Herbig, man. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, but
I know that cat, man.
Yeah.
I know him.
But as far as me, I'm going receiver number 1. I might even go receiver 1 and 2. I ain't gonna lie.
2 of them.
Yeah, I might even get 2 of them because it don't seem like Roman Wilson's ever going to get his stuff together. So
Old Michigan.
So I'm not,
Watch it.
and like you said, that might have been Tomlin too. We'll see what Roman Wilson got, but he gonna have to show me something quickly.
In his defense, like I said, we were a run heavy offense.
But even with the lack of receivers that we had, he still couldn't get on the field.
I know, because they just didn't, I guess, have faith in him.
I guess. Well, there's a reason for that.
No, that could have been like, Coach don't like me right now. I don't know. There's more than one reason why a lot of things happen. I'm not just going to pinpoint it down to that. He wasn't good enough.
I feel like Tomlin is a fair coach, fair enough to overlook certain things if you're good enough to be on the field. Though.
I do too, but here's the thing.
I feel like if you're not getting on the field, there's something wrong. Like there is something absolutely wrong why you're not being played.
Right. Maybe that he felt that there wasn't nothing wrong with the receivers he had up there. It just wasn't his time yet.
Yeah, but he has 2 eyes in the brain.
This is his second year, and he went out and got two people that wasn't even in the league at the time, and they came in and instantly got in front of old boy. So
They was playing
but another thing,
down second.
right?
They was hooping.
They wasn't even in the league. So but at the same time, Tomlin has his guys that he's known for that. Like if he likes you, you're going to play no matter what you do.
Right.
And sometimes he just I don't know, he just didn't like you. So we'll see with Roman. But I would definitely go wide receiver first. But I'd probably go safety in the second round. Try to get a good safety after, because Ramsey's getting old, and I don't know how good Ramsey's going to hold up. So get somebody in there that can learn behind him and Elliott right now, and then you can jump right in there next year.
Makes sense. So you're going 2 receivers,
or at least one receiver in the safety, and then maybe an offensive lineman in the third.
Got to.
Yeah, because we lost Sam Malu this year. I think he left.
You got to get something up on that line that's going to make us contenders. Go ahead, Wax.
Nah, I still can't get the fact that he got trucked. What game was that? Where he just got straight bullied, and that made me lose a little bit of respect for him. Like, you're a big ass Samoan getting pancake like that, bro.
And that don't happen. Look at Palomalo.
No.
Anybody with the Alu last name.
It ain't supposed to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, geez, oh man. Like, I mean, he got demolished.
Right.
Like, it looked like a high schooler versus like a pre-kindergarten. Like, he got blown up. I'm like, geez, oh man.
Right. But,
I mean, everybody has bad games,
right.
but jeez, man,
he didn't look as good as I thought he was supposed to for what he was getting paid. But anyway, back to the draft. The draft is in Pittsburgh this year.
Yeah. Hey, are we going?
I'm with it. I'm with it.
See, like we always make these empty promises. Are we going?
I'm with it. It's supposed to look. It's supposed to be crazy down there.
We need to take DWI t-shirts
let's
down
go.
there. Sell them.
I'm recording everything we see down there. So if we're gonna go, let's call off of work now and go down there and set up shop.
Right.
I'm not. Y'all think I'm playing?
They're gonna be Adam. We need you. Where are you?
The whole run is burning down. Where are you at? Like,
I'm at the draft. I'm eating chili dogs and popcorn, like snapping and shit.
You guys should try one.
Hell yeah, like your boy off of Ricky Bobby and them.
Like, I just gotta make a quick phone call and I'll be right.
Bro, why was that crazy as heck, man? That's wild. But yeah, man, the draft is in the break, man. That's going to be crazy.
A couple weeks from now. So it's going to be pandemonium down there. There's supposed to be a lot of people from everywhere.
Yeah.
If y'all say we're going now, the first person to back out, I'm not ever going to let y'all live it down.
I got you.
I mean,
why do I feel like you're looking at me?
Because I know you. And, I mean, if it ain't you, it's me. And I'm guaranteed I'm going.
Yeah, until the day comes.
Until I ain't.
Man, Bob Barker called.
He said I gotta get some new feet.
Yeah, just some old random lies and shit. Like, man, I got a dentist appointment.
I'm telling you though, I'm trying to go, and if we don't go, shame on us.
All right,
we're gonna try to make it down there.
DWI will be in the building, so if you guys want any type of merch, see us down at the draft, man.
Right.
You got merch money? I said they're gonna be like, you got merch money?
Well, who's gonna say that?
The people who down there.
Oh, they better have merch money if they coming down to the damn draft, bruh.
Right.
Ain't nobody going down there without a couple dollars. Because they going to want to eat at them restaurants down there.
It's going to be live, gentlemen.
It's going to be
it's going to be crazy down there for a whole week.
Catch a couple fights on camera and everything. Like, it's going to be something we've never experienced.
Right on.
And I'm trying to go, man. I'm definitely trying to go.
I know they said you gotta reserve something to get into the actual draft part, but then I'm sure like everywhere else down there it's gonna be crazy anyway.
It's gonna be popping down there, and I want to be a part of it.
We might as well kind of like Uber or something down there because
that's crazy.
Where are we gonna park at?
I don't know, but I mean like, oh, you mean like drive down to Pittsburgh and then Uber? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, still, where are we gonna park at though?
At a hotel.
We can park somewhere in Bellevue or some shit.
Let's do it. I'm with it.
Come back, the car be gone.
There's gonna be 2 bums
Yeah, maybe,
humping in our car.
maybe
like,
that Dirty Mike in the game.
Hell yeah. Like, you didn't hear about what we did to that Prius? He was like,
Thanks for the F Shack.
thanks for the super F Shack. We did everything in every compartment in this car. Be stuff in a glove compartment underneath the damn armrest. Well, fellas, you know what they say. All good things must come to an end. But the beauty of this whole thing is we will be back. Peace.